teaching children about the environment is of utmost importance. And when we say the environment, what I really believe, especially for the younger years, is that kids need to be out in nature. They need to be interacting with the natural world as much as they need to be learning science in the classroom or they need to be learning how to spell. They need to be out in nature. With technology and kids now being indoors more and on their screens all the time, and they're losing that ability to be outside and connect with nature. Of course, you can do it on your free time too, but in the classroom especially, I think it's so important. It's important to your physical development, but also your mental and emotional development.
Mesa is the Maine Environmental Science Academy.
It's 3 different grades that make up basically a big family.
I think in Mesa we have a lot more opportunities for us to be out in the community and start really experiencing. Instead of being in the class all the time, we'll learn about our unit in class and then we bring it out into the field and then we can actually get a real life understanding.
My favorite thing is probably making new friends and collaborating with different people, because then we're not stuck with the same people always. Each year we get a whole new grade. And we do have to say goodbye to our 8th grade friends, which is kind of sad, but then we have new friends to make.
My learning style is more, I like to be outside and I like to actually touch the stuff. I can function with just the stuff, but it's not beneficial. Actually doing the stuff instead of just watching the whiteboard or whatever. So I feel I learn a lot out that I wouldn't learn just in a classroom or anything like that.
Later in life, and in school, they're going to learn more about environmental problems and environmental issues, and that can be really overwhelming. But if you have that foundation in nature education, then first of all, I think it makes you care about nature and you want to do something to help nature, but it also gives you that grounding then that you have inside of you to help you deal with environmental problems. And some people would say, well, they're here to learn, you're just letting them play. And that's the point though, is if you're letting them play, they're being creative, they're using their imaginations, they're interacting with each other, and they're interacting with nature.
Before, when I would go on a walk, I wouldn't think about all these different tree kinds and how there's so many different animals in the water. But now when I go on a walk, I'm actually thinking about these trees are actually alive. So it made me more aware of what's around us.
And the time outside, because middle school is a hard time for everyone, makes it a little less hard, and the people make it a little less hard.